Yo, what's going on, guys? GCTV. Hopefully your Saturday was amazing. I gotta go to bed in a little bit because I'm planning on waking up and actually watching the Munich Germany game, Bucks and Seahawks. I know it's kind of ridiculous. My Packers aren't playing. I'm gonna be rocking my DK Metcalf jersey on though, and I'm gonna be watching that. So that's lit. But never mind the football. We had 8 more NBA games on tonight, and there were some pretty big games. Players are climbing up the MVP ladder. They're proving their worth. We have a return of a big star in this league, so that's awesome. A guy that's been out for a minute. We'll get to that. Let's start with my Celtics. They played the Pistons. Obviously, the Pistons aren't great. They were 3-10 coming into this one. They have a 30% win percentage. It's under that, actually. It's less than that. What am I talking about? Yeah, it's under that. Well, I'm stupid. Okay. But guys, I'm going to say this right now. Jason Tatum is an MVP candidate. He's playing like an MVP caliber player. People are on Instagram, on Twitter, trying to argue with me. Damian Lillard's better than Tatum. No, he's not. He's been out half the damn season. I don't know what you're talking about. And when he was out, guess what? The Trailblazers still won games. So there's that. But Jason Tatum scores 43. The Celtics beat the Pistons for their 6th straight win. Very good streak here. Jason Tatum with his best scoring night of the season. In the first half, in the second half he scored 28. I don't know what ESPN's on. 6 straight wins. Showing off his range. Obviously Marcus Smart playing great defense. That's normal for a Celtic game. We should probably get used to that at this point. Jaden Ivey making some passes. Marcus Smart as well. I don't know what Tatum was on when he missed that alley-oop, but hey, 45 points. Another great night for Jason Tatum. Looking at the box score, the Celtics, he had surrounding pieces. He had Grant Williams putting up 19 points and 10 rebounds, shooting 50% from 3. Every time I see Grant Williams put up a good performance, I wish that the Celtics would have re-signed him or tried to rework his contract. But yeah, Jason Tatum, 43 points, 10 rebounds. He shot 50% from 3 and 50% from the field. There's not a lot of NBA players out there that can go out, score 40, and shoot 50%. There's not a lot of players out there, and Tatum is doing just that, proving why he is an MVP candidate. I don't think that's a ridiculous statement. I genuinely think Tatum's up there. And shit, Luka might be the front runner after tonight. Boy, oh boy. And with Giannis sitting, Tatum could move into the second place spot. You never know. Marcus Smart played great as well. 18 points, 10 assists. He shot 40% from 3. You look at the Pistons, Bogdanovich, he had a 28-point performance. He shot 60% from the field. Pretty good player for the Pistons. I really respect Bogdanovich. Jaden Ivey, he had 26. The rookie starting to find his way in this league. 67% from 3. It didn't help that they didn't have Cade Cunningham, but I'm going to put this on as Isaiah Stewart because he had 9 rebounds, he had 2 assists. Yeah. He shot 50% from 3, but on a night like this, to beat a team as good as the Celtics, you need another probably 25-plus point score, and I feel like, if anything, Isaiah Stewart could have got that done. But it is what it is. He had 8 points, 2 assists, and 9 rebounds in 29 minutes. So I feel like he definitely could have scored a little bit more. Obviously, there's other guys that could have contributed a little more that usually contribute. It's the Pistons. Do we really expect them to win that many games this year? Not really. Nets Clippers. Funny enough, this game was on at 3 o'clock. Wow, Thunder and Knicks play at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Okay. Ooh, Lakers play the Nets on NBA TV. That's going to be a fun game to watch. I cannot wait. There's 7 games on tomorrow. I'm excited. I might watch a little bit of that. Obviously, we have football. I'm going to be watching the Munich Germany game in the morning. But talking about the Nets and Clippers, sorry, I was getting ahead of myself a little bit there. I thought that this happened at 3, and I was at a club basketball tournament, and I'm going to be at one tomorrow as well, so I'll probably miss a little bit of basketball tomorrow. I would miss it anyways because there's football on. My Packers play at 3:25, so I'm automatically going to be watching that, but, this game, I thought this game was going to come down to the wire, but the Nets just got a lot of separation. Nets pull away late. They take down the Clippers. They win by 15. Kevin Durant had a good scoring night. Seth Curry on a pretty good streak here of having good scoring nights for the Nets. Breaking free midway through the fourth quarter. I mean, honestly, the Clippers are kind of impressive right now because they don't really let teams go on runs. Usually it's them that goes on the runs, but this time it wasn't that. Kevin Durant was hitting some shots. Nicholas Claxton has become a big defensive force for this Nets team. Seth Curry was burying some shots. Nick Claxton getting to the hoop and getting some tough shots to fall. And Seth Curry shooting good is a win-win for this team. But Kevin Durant, 27 points. He shot 60% from three. Good game for him. 13 points, 14 rebounds for Nicholas Claxton. He shot 67% for the field. Good game for him. You have Seth Curry off the bench getting 22 points, shooting 50% from three, 60% overall from the field. So that's awesome. Not much for the Clippers to show for. Really, all we had was Ivica Zubac, 16 points, 15 rebounds, 75% from the field. Reggie Jackson, I mean, I've kind of complained about him all season. I feel like he's struggled a couple of times, I don't know if he always started. I feel like they have someone else injured. I guess Reggie Jackson does start, but man, he played 33 minutes. He shot 40% from three, but all he did was take 3-point shots. And shooting 40% overall is not great. I mean, he was just average. I mean, he puts up 6 points, 6 assists, 6 rebounds. I guess that's all right. But on the offensive end, I mean, someone needed to put up 20, and it could have been Reggie Jackson, but it is what it is. I don't hold him to that standard. I'm just saying, someone needs to go out there and get buckets. Let's move on to the Jazz. Well, did we? Yeah, okay. Move on to the Jazz and Wizards. Wow. Kristaps Porzingis has 31. The Nets beat the Jazz by 9 for their third straight. Thank you, Killer Bonbon. Appreciate you for popping out. All my NBA fans, I like making videos for you guys. So, the Wizards are looking kind of impressive right now. They've won 3 straight games. They've gotten over the 500 hump finally. It seems like they've been kind of struggling with that for a while. Kristaps Porzingis, big scoring night, grabbing boards as well as he should. Of course, he's 7'3", we know this. Kyle Kuzma coming off a 36-point performance. He had another good scoring night. He was playing good all around, grabbing rebounds, passing the ball around. Yeah, man, looking good. I mean, you say that they should run the offense through you, but we get Kristaps Porzingis back and he puts up 30+. So I don't know. Maybe our argument's looking a little iffy there, Kuzma. Will Barton dunked on Jordan Clarkson. That was nasty. I mean, the Wizards were just really good at getting to the rim. Rui Hachimura got to the rim. Kristaps Porzingis off a rebound got a jam. But at least Colin Sexton's out here hitting tough buckets. Kristaps Porzingis as well. You look at the Jazz, I mean, THT, Taylor Horton-Tucker, 12 points, 10 rebounds off the bench. I would say that's only really their only good performer. He shot 50% from 3. Yikes, Mike Conley. I mean, you can pass the ball, sure, 10 assists, that's great. But 3 points? Took 5 threes, missed them all, only made 1 shot in 30 minutes. And other than that, you had 3 rebounds. I mean, he's got to do a little bit more, scoring-wise. I mean, you kind of expect him to get, 10 to 15 points a game. I mean, that should be a pretty solid standard to hold him to, But you look at the Wizards. Kyle Kuzma, 23 points. Another pretty good scoring night for him. Kristaps Porzingis, 31 points, 10 rebounds, 50% from 3, 60% from the field. Looking good there, Porzingis. I'm impressed. I'm liking how you're playing right now. Let's move on to the Raptors-Pacers. Pacers actually have not looked that bad. Pacers used a big fourth quarter to beat the Raptors by 14. Buddy Hield had a big scoring night. Miles Turner, big scoring night, grabbing rebounds. Very dominant fourth quarter, very big runs. Tyrese Halliburton was knocking down some shots, making some dimes as well. Gary Trent for the Raptors was knocking down some shots. Malachi Flynn had a nice layup. Andrew Nembhard kind of passing the ball around. Isaiah Jackson is very athletic. I feel like he has a pretty big future in this league, if I say so myself. He was the lob finisher for them. You look at the Raptors, and I mean, I don't know. OG Anunoby, cool. He put up 26 points, but where is the supporting cast? I don't know. Otto Porter Jr. I didn't know this, but Otto Porter Jr.'s on the Raptors. And he got to start tonight, and it didn't really go that well. I mean, he played 27 minutes. He did shoot 67% from the field, but he shot a 3, missed it. Wasn't really getting that. I mean, he has a capability of putting up 20. I'm not saying he should put up 20, but 6 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds as a starter is kind of unacceptable from Otto Porter. Hopefully he gets better in the future. Obviously they don't have a future with him because he's obviously filling in for guys like Siakam and Koloko. Well, Koloko came off the bench. Never mind. Siakam. I don't know who else would have been starting over Otto Porter. They ran a very weird lineup. They didn't have a single point guard. They had Gary Trent, a wing shooting guard, bringing the ball up the floor. Very interesting lineup they went with there. Looking at the Pacer side of the ball again, Miles Turner, 19 points, 10 rebounds, 67% from 3. Buddy Hield, 22 points. So, the Raptors have been playing pretty good as cohesive unit, so that's something to credit them with. Hawks Sixers, this never really was much of a game. The Sixers got to a dominant start and did not take their foot off the brakes. Joel Embiid, with his best scoring night of the season, he scores 42 points. The 76ers beat the Hawks by 12. When Embiid's out there playing like an MVP, it's tough, man. Not only did he have his best scoring night of the season, he also was grabbing some boards for them. A very blistering shooting performance in the first half. Yeah, man, big night for Embiid. Trae Young, he was passing the ball as always. Joel Embiid playing great on the defensive end as well, hitting some tough shots. Tobias Harris was getting to the rim a couple of times. But looking at the box score, Clint Capella had 14 points and 15 rebounds. Trae Young had 27 points and 11 assists. And DeJounte Murray had 23 points. So they had 3 big performers, but a guy that's usually productive for them on the offense really wasn't tonight, and that's John Collins. I don't know, shooting 33% from the field and not hitting a single 3-point shot in 33 minutes. He had 6 points and 6 rebounds to show for it. It's literally it. I don't know. He can do better. He should be a 15 to 20 point scorer a night for this team. Let's be honest. Looking at the Sixers, because I can't just discount them. Tobias Harris went out for 21. He shot 33% from 3. Joel Embiid, 42 points. Tyrese Maxey continuing to be a great young player in the league. He finished with 26. He shot 60% from the 3. So without Harden, they find their guys, I guess. They're not having that good of a season at all, but it is what it is. Hornets and Heat. Lamelo Ball is back. But the sliding Hornets, they win by 17. So not even Lamelo can save them. Maybe they should just tank for Wembanyama. Who knows? Usually the Heat have been stuck in some close games, but this time they're actually able to get a somewhat easy win. Caleb Martin had some nice dunks. DJ Khaled pulled up courtside, and he had to live lavish with the foot pillow. Kyle Lowry was passing the ball around. So was Max Strus. Mason Plumlee hit some tough shots. But yeah, you look at the Charlotte Hornets. Terry Rozier finished with 22. Kelly Oubre had 20. He shot 40% from 3, 50% from the field. So the guys, when LaMelo were out, still were able to kind of prosper, still were able to have good games. But man, a guy I really want to see do better is PJ Washington. I feel like he has a lot of potential to go out there and play good basketball. He has potential to go out there and put up 20 to 25 points in any given night. And that's what they needed from him tonight. He shot 2 threes and missed them both. He had 4 points and a rebound and nearly fouled out. He played 28 minutes. Not really sure what's going on with PJ Washington. Hopefully he figures it out, but it is what it is for now. Jimmy Butler, he had 20 points. He shot 50% from three, 75% from the field. Bam Adebayo, I mean, this team played amazing tonight. Bam Adebayo, 24 points, 15 rebounds. Kyle Lowry had 12 points and 11 rebounds. This man, Kyle Lowry, was out there grinding on the boards. But they started Max Strus. Without Tyler Hero, they start him, and it's been going well for this team. He had 31 points tonight. And Gabe Vincent added another 20 off the bench. So they had 4 20-plus point performers. So that's pretty amazing. It's hard to kind of lose with a performance like that. Moving on, Trailblazers, Mavs. Luka just continues to make his MVP case, which is amazing. I love to watch it. Luka Doncic's triple-double and Spencer Dinwiddie's late run lead the Mavs to a win. Luka Doncic just playing well in all facets of the game. Scoring, grabbing boards, passing the ball. Third triple-double of the season. So, yeah, he's not new to this. Spencer Dinwiddie, 3 3-pointers in a row, was really on a hot streak, gave this team the edge. 42-point triple-double, like a damn MVP should. Like, geez, he might be MVP. He's probably my pick for MVP right now. Jeremy Grant, though, on the other side, we can't just discount him because he was hitting some tough shots. Luka Doncic was passing the ball around multiple times. We've seen some great passes for him in this game. But, man, I mean, Jeremy Grant, he went out for 37. Damian Lillard put up 29 points and 12 assists. 24 points for my boy Anthony Simons, an up-and-coming star in this league. But the Mavs, man, I mean, Dinwiddie putting up 20 points and shooting 75% from 3. And then you have Luka coming out here for 42, 10, and 13. Absolutely amazing MVP play here from Luka Doncic. It's awesome to watch. It is what it is. Rockets and Pelicans was the final game of the night. Not much to witness here. Zion Williamson scores 26 as the Pelicans beat the Rockets by 13. Zion, big scoring night. Brandon Ingram iced the game. He had 6 points out of the 13 on a 13-0 run in the final 2 minutes and 7 seconds to power the New Orleans Pelicans to a win. The Rockets were looking like they were going to get close to winning the game. Not so fast. Man, Zion hitting some moves on the rookie Jabari Smith, getting a nice dunk. Jose Alvarado and KPJ kind of got chippy, but yeah. Najee Marshall was passing the ball around. Brandon Ingram was making some tough ones. But, hold on one second. Let me talk about the Trailblazers. I forgot to talk about this. Drew Eubanks dropped a whopping 2 points in 33 minutes. He shot 50% from the field, but 2 points and 8 rebounds, I don't know. He can do a little bit better. That's all I wanted to say. I kind of forgot to, fault someone on the Trailblazers for their struggles. But looking at the Rockets here, KPJ had 23. He shot 33% from 3. Jalen Green played amazing. He's having a great sophomore year. 33 points, 50% from 3, 55% from the field. But man, the guy that usually can put on a show, Alperen Sengun, was somewhat absent tonight. They kind of needed him to have a 15 to 20 point performance, but he came out and had 6, and he fouled out in 19 minutes. He did shoot 50% from the field while he was in, but shot and missed a 3 and had 3 rebounds. So kind of iffy there. Yeah, Zion Williamson, 26 points, only missed 1 shot the entire game. Brandon Ingram went for 20. Larry Nance, very, very underrated big bench piece for this team. 22 points, 67% from 3, 80% from the field. This guy was playing his ass off. But I don't really have much to say. I don't have much to say. I'll be back with you guys tomorrow. I need to finish the new music out so I can get that video out to you guys sometime. But tomorrow morning, I'll probably bright and early, right before the London game, I'll probably try to get the Walking Dead review out because I just watched a crazy episode. Track review, weekly track roundup, I don't think that's going to happen just yet. That'll probably happen sometime in the morning. I kind of want to get my videos out for the morning, but we'll see how it goes. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. As always, it has been GCTV, bringing you guys the NBA content. Every single night NBA action is on. I mean, we're covering every single game of the season, taking it one night at a time. It's been a journey so far. A lot of surprises, a lot of great teams, a lot of great players.